Going live in a few minutes. Why is anybody going to come in? Just going to wait to see if anyone comes in. And if you're in the chat, just let me know. Send me a comment. 3. How's everyone doing tonight? How is everybody doing tonight? If you're in the chat, please send me a comment. I want to see who's in here. I'm going to try to pop out. Anybody in the chat room tonight? What's this right here? So what's this thing? That's camera and streams, comments, custom emojis. What's going on? All right. Chat. How's everyone doing? Hello, everyone. If you're in the chat, could you please say hello? I just want to see who's in there. I don't see any names or anything. I cannot tell who's in the chat right now. How's everyone doing? Where's everybody from? Hey, what's going on? Louder Your Life. What's up, brother? How are you? How you doing tonight? It's kind of bored. Just want to do a quick live stream just to see how everyone's doing. Say hello. Stupid Stick. Jason, what's up, brother, man? How are you doing? How's everything going down in Texas? Louder Your Life. What state are you from? Are you out of the country? I can't remember. I cannot remember. Let me just let's see, please. Oh yeah, that's right, Florida. Yeah, Florida. Stupid Stick. Yeah, I'm hanging in there, guys. So the big news for me was that I hit 10K, 10,000 subscribers yesterday, but unfortunately today I received a copyright strike on my channel. It was my first copyright strike that I've ever received, and it was definitely kind of a bummer considering I hit 10,000 yesterday. I was all excited, all happy and everything, and then today, boom, I wake up and then yeah, so it was my first copyright strike to a Dmosh video. I had it up for probably about a day, about 24 hours, and then it got taken down immediately. So that's kind of a bummer. I never received one of those before. Doing reaction videos, I always receive a ton of copyright claims, which is not a big deal. I don't know how familiar you guys are with claims, but it's just basically where they take the revenue and you claim the video, take the revenue, and boom, done. They get the revenue. The copyright strike came from my Dmash video. It was the newest one I did. That was The Show Must Go On. It was the Queen cover of The Show Must Go On, which kind of sucks because I really, really enjoyed that video. I thought it was a very good video too, but the TV network in China, Hunan TV, I guess, hit me off with one. So I did email them today asking to release it, and I would take the video down and I would delete the video. But it really sucks. It really sucks that you put a ton of work in a video, and then they just come in and they take your video right down. YouTube doesn't do anything to fight it. And then the whole fair use argument is basically voided just because I don't really have much stability to stand on. So yeah, it was a good video, you know. Again, it's unfortunate because I'm gonna start this new journey on my channel with doing some Queen videos, some Queen reactions, and I just thought it was fitting to do a back to back of for first I did the Queen reaction, you know, for the show must go on, and then I did the D Mash reaction back to back to it. So yeah, it kind of sucks, but yeah, you guys, I got some kids in the background still. And what time is it right now? It's almost 11 o'clock. So my kids are going to be going to bed really soon. This is going to be a quick live stream. I just wanted to come on and I wanted to test out to see if this microphone right here worked. Because the last time I did a live stream about a year ago, I just used the the built-in microphone. So I wanted to see if that works. And at some point, I want to get the quality up on the video, the quality improved. And I want to use my camera that is off the screen right now, just so, you know, because right now I'm looking at this quality on this right here, and I don't know how it looks. Pretty choppy on my computer. I don't know how it looks on your computer. Can I edit it and put it back up? I probably could, but the fact that they already hit me with a copyright strike, it's one of those ones that I don't think I should play with. And that sucks because I looked on YouTube today and there was a whole bunch of reactions of the same exact song that have been up for, some of them up for a year, some of them up for 4 or 5 months, and then boom, I get hit within 24 hours of putting it up. So Max, what's going on? How you doing, man? Wow, a couple familiar faces in here. There's only 4 of you, so yeah. So I don't know what else. I want to do more classic rock on my channel. That's one of the big things I wanted to do because I'm not a big well, I grew up in the 80s, basically in the 80s and 90s, so I know mostly hard rock and heavy metal. And so classic rock to me is one area that I want to dive into. You know, I think there's a lot of good music. Obviously, everyone knows Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd and stuff like that. But I just want some people to send some suggestions and some requests and some of my videos for some classic rock. Now, again, I have to be really careful with some of the bands for classic rock because groups like the Eagles, and some people are already telling me, you know, a group like Led Zeppelin is basically untouchable for the most part. You might get away with a couple songs here and there. Pink Floyd would be cool. Let's see what Max would be saying. Hey, Danny, give me a smiley face. How you doing? I'm doing really good, man. I'm doing really good. I was a little bit down today. I was a little bit pissed off, actually, about the whole copyright strike, you know. But, you know, it's one of those things you gotta deal with when you do reaction videos. So, yeah. Three Dog Night. You're talking about Three Dog Night. I think I might know a song or two by Three Dog Night. Maybe something that was on the radio. It sounds familiar. So some folk rock. Julie H is talking about some folk rock. So folk rock, would that be like, so I did a Jeff Buckley song. I did a Jeff Buckley reaction before, and I think that would qualify as folk rock, maybe, possibly. You guys can tell me. Why don't you just throw some artists down in the comment section so I can see exactly what you're talking about. Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Never even heard of Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Is that kind of like a folk country kind of sound? Sounds like an interesting one. Now, so this is what I'm probably going to end up doing with these reactions moving forward is so what everyone always tells me is if you are doing a reaction to a song that you're a little bit skeptical on, is just to search YouTube and see if there's a lot of reactions to that song, just to make sure that you're not going to get in trouble. And again, I don't care about copyright claims because they can take their money, no big deal, you know, because I basically only monetize probably 5 to 10% of my videos. I can monetize myself. 90 to 95% of my videos go to the record labels. So that's not a problem getting a claim. Even if a record label blocks my video, I'd rather have them block my video, take it down, block it, than for them to strike it. So I'm only gonna have a few minutes because I'm gonna be getting my kids in bed here. But what else? So Pink Floyd, Blind Neil saying Pink Floyd, several species of small fury animals gathered together in a cave, grooving with a pick. Alan Parson Project. That's another one I never heard of. So have you guys ever seen anyone do reactions to any of these bands that you guys are requesting, or at least suggesting to myself, like the Alan Parsons Project, Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, any reactions to any of this stuff? I mean, these sound, yeah, these sound pretty obscure bands, actually. Max Evovich, how you doing? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. How is everyone doing tonight? Actually, I mean, it's 11:03 here in New York, so I got some people from Florida. I know Stupid Stick was in the house for a little bit. He's from Texas. So anybody out of the country, and that's in the chat room, anyone from out of the country, anybody over in Europe? Well, obviously in Europe you'd be sleeping right now, but anybody in California, anywhere out there on the West Coast? Switek. Yeah, I got your hat on, Frank. There it is. I'm wearing your hat right here. I wanted to do it for the first time. I wanted to check it out. You hear the wifey right there? Stupid Stick still in the house. So Jason, man, I wonder how long it's gonna take for you to get your shirt, your DannymikReacts shirt. I'm interested to see if you're gonna do like maybe like an open box, or like a whatever the heck they call those, the unboxings or whatever. That'd be pretty sweet. 'Cause I want to see what color you got. And Frank, what are you doing, man? Are you hell bent right now? Pissed off about no Cubs baseball? Are you pissed off about that right now? It sucks not. I'm a big hockey fan. It sucks not having any hockey right now, because I think right now would be some playoff hockey, definitely. And Julia H is telling me that I should do Grand Funk Railroad, the Inside Looking Out. Another thing. So I think this is all good. This is all good information. I think what would help maybe is if I had some good live reactions of, quality live reactions for some of this classic rock. And again, I'll have to do some research on Grand Funk Railroad, because I don't know if they're strict. I don't know if their labels are strict either. That's the funny thing about a lot of these country, these classic rock groups. You would think that their record labels would be inviting for reaction channels like myself to do this kind of thing. You would think they would use me to promote their bands, but that's not the case. Like I said, like the Beatles, I mean, it would be awesome to do some Beatles stuff, because I don't know a ton of Beatles. I know a good amount of Beatles, but you can't touch the Beatles. Somebody asked me to do an Elvis Presley reaction. I don't know if that's an artist that's untouchable. I'm thinking of even doing a Kenny Rogers reaction, just out of respect for him passing away recently. So see what else is what some of you are saying. Stupid Stick is telling me that he's definitely an unboxing went with Cornholio Blue. There's a Cornholio Blue. All right. And I really appreciate that, Jason, man. I really appreciate you getting the shirt, man. There is a giveaway. I'm doing a giveaway in my channel that's in my community tab, just so everyone knows. If you check my community tab, I have basically a bank full of a bunch of coins. Maybe there's a little bit of dollars in there, and if you guys can guess the total amount of money that's in this little money bank that I got, I'm giving away 2 t-shirts, 2 DannymikReacts t-shirts, just on behalf that I just hit 2 years on my channel. And I'm also giving away, I'm going to probably have a nice little sticker. I know it's kind of lame, but I'm giving away 10 stickers for the fact that I hit 10,000 subscribers. So there's going to be some prizes. And I don't care if you're in Europe or anywhere in the States or anything, or anywhere around the country. I'm just going to ship it out. Whoever gets the 2 closest guesses to the jar of money is going to get the t-shirts, and then the next 10 guesses that are closest to the amount will get the stickers. So it's just something I think I just thought I'd rather do something small like that right now, until I don't really earn any money on this channel or anything like that. I made a few dollars here and there, but most of the money that I get through my videos goes out to the record labels. So I just want to check the chat to see what else is going on. Julie, the one, let's see. I want to go up to Frankie Bones, Frankie Switek, my brohim. Can you do You Can Call Me Al by Paul Simon? Wow. Paul Simon, that would be interesting. Now, I think I know the song, so it wouldn't be a true reaction, but it would be more of maybe a review. However, I'm not even sure. I'd have to look into that. I don't know if you guys can tell me if any reactions have been done to Paul Simon. You Can Call Me Al. And then Julie H is saying, yes, that one is live. I know it's not strict. Okay, perfect, Julie. I'm gonna keep this chat intact here so I can look back at it. and resort back to it. And I'll do a little bit of my own diligence. I'll be checking in to see if everything's safe and everything. Lottery of Life is saying The Who. That's a huge band. The Who, The Doors, Boston, Steve Miller. Man, you got some. Those are some big names. The one group that you mentioned, The Doors. I know The Doors are strict. Now, my wife is a huge fan of The Doors. Actually, Jim Morrison's one of her boyfriends. So The Doors would be interesting because I know mostly radio music by The Doors, and as well as The Who. So a lot of classic rock. There's a lot of untapped classic rock for me that I would love to get into. So yes, those are all awesome bands. The Who, The Doors, Boston, Steve Miller, and Lottery of Life says, hey there at Evil Bitch. He's saying hello to Evil Bitch. Lottery of Life, hi there. I want a damn shirt. Frank wants a damn shirt. So Frank, you got to go on my community tab and you have to find the post that I just did maybe like 3 or 4 days ago. Look for that money jar that I got and throw your guess down in the comment section. It looks like you got your channel rectified here because I can see your name on it. So go on my community tab. So basically go to my channel, DannymikReacts channel, look for the community tab, click it, and then go down to the money jar and throw your guess in there, and we'll work something out. Hopefully at some point I'll just mail you one, you know, not a big deal. But just get involved so it's fun for the game. What do we got? Oh, thank you so much, Blind Neil. Congrats on 10K. It took me just a couple of weeks after 2 years. So I really appreciate all the support. In fact, I think it's been maybe the last 5-6 months, you know, that's really put my channel over the edge. Back in November, I had like maybe a little over 2,500 subscribers in November. And here we are, April, and maybe 5 months later, I jumped up, you know, about 7,500. So I've been tapping into a lot of Asia, a lot of Asian artists, a lot of European artists like Nightwish and Ginger. And obviously you guys know I've been doing Ali Bata and Dending Gonzalez and stuff like that. And them people over in like Indonesia and Asia have helped me immensely. So I really appreciate all their help. So I really want to tap into like some of the British rock. I want to tap into, I need more people from North America to accept me and to really get into my channel, because it's tough. It's really hard for me. Listen to this craziness. It's really hard for me to get, for some reason, from people from North America to subscribe to my channel. I really have a lot of support in Europe and Asia. So I don't know why that is. I don't know. Maybe people don't want to watch me react to American bands or whatever. But it is what it is. So can I just buy one? Frank, you can just buy one if you want. You know, you can definitely buy one. So I'd have to like send you the link for the shirt, and you can just you can take a look. And you know, there's all different colors, all different styles. I don't have Speedos. I don't have any Speedos, so I'm sorry about that. If that's what you're looking for. What else do we have in here? Oh, Santana. There's a legend right there, a legend guitarist. I know a few Santana songs, so you would have to be more specific. So for any of this classic rock stuff, if you could be maybe a little more specific. I mean, it's good to hear the artists out there, but I need to know like certain songs, and then I can go from there. And that way I can search them out and see if they are safe or if they're not. Because listen, guys, my copyright strike is valid for 3 months. So this strike is not gonna be deleted from my channel until July 17th. That thing is on there until that point. Luckily, I was able to do this live thing, because usually they will cancel your live streaming for those 90 days, but I didn't get a strike off of a live stream. I think it's because it came from a video. So if I get 2 more strikes, my channel, for a total of 3, my channel gets canceled. 1 more strike obviously is not good, because then I'm really walking on thin water, you know. But I just have to be really careful. And Max is saying, Lottery Life saying CCR, which I did an Angelina Jordan reaction, and she put a spell on me by CCR. So I think CCR might be somewhat safe. I'll have to look into CCR. Foreigner, I just had someone ask me to do a Foreigner song, so I'm going to be definitely looking at that. And Steppenwolf, my father is a huge fan of Steppenwolf. That would be a really, really interesting journey as well. So I think a lot of classic rock would be very interesting for me. Who is screaming in the background? Well, I have 3 kids. Your godson, Frank, that is definitely your godson, and I'm sure it's just the whole crew. The whole crew. In fact, if they get close to this, I got the green screen behind me. That would probably be ripped off and torn away if they came in here full fledged. The Guess Who. The Guess Who. Max is talking about the Guess Who. A Canadian band, Max. I'm thinking that's a Canadian band, and I know a couple songs. Maybe it's. Is there a song called These Eyes by the Guess Who? Maybe. If that sounds familiar, let me know. And there's maybe another 1 or 2. I even have it probably on my iTunes playlist for the Guess Who. So I know they're a very good band. Very good. Max, 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover by Paul Simon. Frankie Switek, do you know it? Do you know this one too? That he's saying 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover by Paul Simon. That would be pretty cool. Guys, if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up on this video just to help me out. You know, anything to help me out, no big deal. If you don't want to, that's fine yourself. What else we got? Ricky Spanish, American Woman. How you doing, Ricky Spanish? Where's Ricky Spanish from? I'm not familiar with the location. I'm sorry if this is getting drowned out. Whoa. Sounds like something's about to happen behind me. You guys hear that? You guys, anybody want 3 kids? Switek, you want 3 kids shipped to your house right now? So Frank, you do know that. Frank, are you a big fan of Paul Simon? Because I'm not real familiar with a lot. Paul Simon, he's that little dude, right? That little dude? Yeah, he's that little dude. I know he is. Max, my phone is full of classic rock. Max, I'm 43, so the thing is, the embarrassing part is I probably should know more classic rock. But I never was a big fan of. Here in Buffalo, we have a station called 97 Rock, and they play mostly classic rock for me growing up. I was more into the heavy metal with the Metallica and Megadeth and Iron Maiden, and more into the 90s, like the grunge and the alternative era. I know a ton of that. I think the 90s might actually be my favorite decade of music. I'm thinking I do like the 80s, obviously. As a kid, but I think there's a lot of good music in the 80s. But definitely my core music probably would be from maybe the late 80s to maybe the early millennial period. You know. So what else we got in the chat? 1 thumbs up from Max, man. That's what I'm talking about, Max. Thank you so much. Oh, look at this one. Here's one right here. A group that I'm trying to think. So Ricky Spanish is talking about Anthrax, and I've wanted to do an Anthrax reaction for a while now. In fact, I was actually looking what's some of the CDs that I might know. Among the Living, and is it the one with it is so Among the Living, and I was looking for songs like One World, Indians, some of that stuff off Anthrax. I was looking for a good live version. I don't know if Anthrax is strict because I don't see a lot of people react to Anthrax. Other reaction channels that I actually mingle with and I watch a little bit. So it's a group. And I'm in Suicidal Tendencies. That was another one I have had a handful of requests for Suicidal Tendencies. So I don't know if any of you guys in the chat or gals in the chat are fans of Suicidal. That would be a really fun band. It's actually the first concert that I ever went to. Suicidal Tendencies opened for Metallica. I went to see Suicidal. Danzig was there for the second group, and then Metallica was the headlining group for that one. So what else do we got in the chat? Let's see. Where did I end off? Max Vision, more, please, more. Hello. Is it Aratha Sanya? Am I saying that correctly? How are you doing? Where are you from? Could you please tell me where you're from? And maybe, tell me what reaction that you guys followed me with. What reaction drew you to my channel, just so I know. And Ricky Spanish. See, I'm getting a feeling that Ricky Spanish, I'm getting a feeling you like a lot of heavier stuff because you just requested Corrosion of Conformity. I have a buddy that just was doing an album per day on Facebook, and Corrosion Conformity was one of the bands that made an impact on his life per se. And I was like, dude, I don't know any Corrosion Conformity, and that's actually kind of embarrassing too, because that's one of those bands you think I would be definitely affiliated with. So That's a band I definitely would be interested in taking because I'm into the harder stuff, man. And where is Corrosion of Conformity from? Are they an American band? I'm not sure. Max Vision, Simon and Garfunkel. He definitely, Max, you definitely want me to do Simon and Garfunkel. That's you definitely want me, between you and Frank Switek, you guys both want me to do some Simon and Garfunkel. So I have to seriously consider doing that. Max is 51, so you're a little bit, just a little bit older. I mean, I'm 43, like I said. And Max is also talking about the Birds, Sly and the Family Stone. Is that like Sly and the Family Stone? Is that kind of like a disco-y type band? I know that name, so that would be something. Also, oh, okay, Evil. Yeah, you want a Pepsi, don't you? So you know what I'm talking about when it comes to suicidal tendencies. Yeah, what is that, Institutionalized or whatever? That's that one video, epic video, classic video from Suicidal Tendencies. Definitely a fun one right there, definitely. So yeah, maybe that album, like older Suicidal Tendencies. I'm trying to think. One of the very first CDs I bought, I joined a CD club back in the day called Columbia House. So I don't know if anyone's familiar with Columbia House. BMG, was that the other one? But anyways, you get the 8 CDs for a penny, a piece, whatever, and then you got to buy so many after a while. Suicidal Tendencies, it wasn't the one with Institutionalized. It was the CD that came out after that I bought. Send Me Your Money was on there, and then there was another CD after that I did enjoy a lot. So what else do we have in the chat? Indonesia, excellent. Hey, actually, is it Aratha? I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Weren't you in Frank's chat? You were in Frank's chat on Wednesday, weren't you? Am I correct with that? Yeah, Indonesia. Let me tell you, man, Indonesia, they are the people that follow Ali Bata. They are the most hardcore fan base, whatever you want to call them. They are just out of control. I put a video up for him, all his covers that he does do, and it is out of control, the amount of traffic that he produces on my channel. So I really appreciate, I do appreciate a lot of what goes on in Asia. Unfortunately, the China and the Chinese TV network, Hanan TV, are the ones that issued my copyright strike today. So that's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. Fight the Power by is it the Isley Brothers? Max is saying, Fight the Power. I only Fight the Power that I know is by Public Enemy, a rap group. So that's a new one for me. China Grove by the Doobie Brothers. That's a song that sounds familiar. China Grove. I think it might have been on like an info commercial back in the day. So I might know that one. Man, Max, you got a lot of stuff, Max. Hey, John Campbell, what's going on, John? How are you? How's things in California right now? Or are you not even in California? Are you on the road? Because I know you said you drive or you deliver for a living. Have you done Queensryche also? So Queensryche, that's another band that is my older brother is a pretty big Queensryche fan. The lead singer of Queensryche has one hell of a voice. I know the song Empire, Silent Lucidity. I've never done a reaction to them, just so you know. But there's maybe another song. There's maybe like 3 or 4 songs I might know by Queensryche, because they were kind of big on the radio over here in New York in the 90s. So yeah, Empire and Silent Lucidity, and there's a couple more I think I might have known. What the hell's the name of that Queensryche CD or album that was big? Was it Empire? Does that sound familiar, John? I don't know if it's Empire, but I would consider Queensryche. I'm not sure if they're strict though. You're really up to date on what labels are strict and what labels are lenient, so you can let me know. I don't even know where the hell my kids are, but they're so freaking loud. What do you got, Max? Changes the Little Red River. Cool. It changes the list. I'm not sure what that one is. Frank Switek, Slipknot. I think I have 2 Slipknot reactions that I have lined up. The Devil Inside Me, is it called? And then there's one Neuro something. I have 2 Slipknot reactions lined up. I'm hoping that I'm not going to get in trouble with those ones. So far, I've been good with Slipknot, but there's 2 for them I got lined up. And Evil Vitch is telling me, oh, you should do some of Dio's songs. So James, is it Ronnie James Dio? Is that his name? Definitely Dio. Dio wasn't he in Black Sabbath? Wasn't he? So obviously Ozzy was Black Sabbath, and didn't Dio come in and do some Black Sabbath for a little while? Because I think I know one song. Is it called Heaven? Is it Heaven and Hell by Black Sabbath with Dio in it? I would definitely consider him. He's got a hell of a voice. That would be good. Again, I don't know how strict they are with Dio, so you guys can let me know. John Campbell, we should do some. Yeah, okay. So Evil Vish was saying John Campbell is in Los Angeles, just at a delivery, and Empire is the M. So I do, like I said, I did remember my brother had a cassette back in the day laying around a Queensryche, and back in the jean jacket days. Yeah, definitely. So I would look into Queensryche. I think that's a good choice of a band for me to do. Just very, very talented band, vocally very strong as well. Spirit in the Sky by Norman Greenbaum. Spirit in the Sky, was that a one-hit wonder? You let me know if that's a one-hit wonder, because I think I might know that song. That sounds familiar. That name sounds familiar. So what else do we got? Ricky Spanish saying, yeah, that live double album with Dio and Sabbath is good, definitely. So we have a lot. Oh, someone told me that Ozzy's really tough to do, and that I don't know if this is bullshit, but someone told me that Sharon's real strict with Ozzy's label, or I don't know if she's any part of it, but someone told me that she's tough. She gives out strikes. So the fact that I got a strike today, I have to be really careful. Black Sabbath, and I seen Lost in Vegas, the channel Lost in Vegas did a couple Black Sabbath songs. I'm almost positive. Oh, they just did The Wizard. So that's Ozzy. Now I know The Wizard from back in the day. So I would be interested in Black Sabbath too, but I got to be really careful with them. What else we got in the chat? Dio, yes. So what are you saying, John? What are you telling me, John? Dio, yes, blockable. What are you trying to tell me? Dio is going to get blocked, or Dio is doable? I think you're saying that he's blockable. He's someone that's going to block me, so I got to be careful. Yeah, Dio took over when Ozzy was out. Definitely, man. The funny thing is, isn't it crazy how Ozzy can barely speak English or whatever? I know he's British or whatever, but the fact that he can sing, it blows my mind. How I used to watch the Osbournes back in the day, and you can't understand a lick of what he's saying, which is comical in my opinion. And then he goes on and he just rips it up on stage. What's Max saying? Ghost Riders in the Sky by the Outlaws. So Max, I don't know if you're familiar. I'm not familiar with. So the Outlaws, is that a bunch of country western artists? Because I did do Ghost Riders in the Sky. Johnny Cash and Willie Nelson, I did them when they took that song on, and I thought it was a hell of a performance. I loved it. It was a really good sound. Loved the guitar sounds, and plus their voices. I was really surprised how good Willie Nelson sounded. He's an interesting character, Willie Nelson. I wonder if his label kicks ass and blocks people and strikes people. Willie Nelson would be interesting. And of course, I want to do more Johnny Cash. I definitely want to do more. In fact, I want to do more country and as a whole. It's another genre that I never really have done much. I'm more into the rugged, rebellious country style, so that's what I'm more interested in. So I'm not real big with like the New York style country that's kind of poppy and polished sounding. I want something that's got some. You hear that? 5 seconds. I think that would be cool. Some old outlaw country. So Frank Swiatek is definitely in agreement to me doing some Johnny Cash. Yeah, why do those British guys sing in America? I have no idea. All I know is Ozzy's badass. Knock 3 times by 20. I'm just seeing if I missed any comments here. I'm looking for classic rock. Maybe Leonard Skinner. Leonard Skinner, man. I think that's another label that's tough. Maybe not. So here's the thing. Like when people do reactions that I'm interested in, like other channels that I do watch certain channels, I do not obviously I won't click on the video knowing that it's a video that I would like to see for myself and react to myself. So I take a lot of pride in staying and remaining and very genuine with my reactions. I get people that tell me, oh, that's bullshit. You heard that song in the past. And why would I waste all my time doing a reaction to a song, all the editing that I do, and just, I already know the song. Like, that's just not my style. Frank Switek, you can tell, man. And that's just not me. You know me personally. I'm not that kind of person. Everything that I do is legit. I don't mess around. If I say I didn't see this, I haven't heard the song, I haven't heard it. If I say that I know maybe I heard something somewhere around a campfire or something, that's legit, man. That's just the way I roll. Let's see, what else would we got? Deep Purple, Ricky Spanish is talking about Deep Purple, Child in Time. So it's another group. It's another very, very popular, talented group of Deep Purple. I mean, I heard a few songs by Deep Purple, so yeah, good one right there. Stupid Stick, what are you trying to tell me? Seen Will? You did see? Are you serious? You seen Willie? Jason seen Stupid Stick? Seen Willie? How long ago is that? And how old is Willie Nelson? I thought Willie Nelson was like 7 years old, 70 years old when I was a kid. And he looks the same exact now as he did when I was a kid. So that guy's a legend, though, definitely. That must have been a pretty awesome show. I would love to go see Willie Nelson just for the fact that who he is. The crowd would probably be amazing. It would probably be super interesting looking around at all the hippies and, you know, the people that, you know, smoking a joint, and who gives a shit about any of that, you know. Let's see what John can. Okay. Oh, Max, what are you trying to tell me? I'm All Right by Kenny Loggins. Kenny Loggins, are you talking about the Kenny Loggins, the artist that did tons of 1980s soundtrack music? That would be cool. Kenny Loggins would be cool, because I know some of the, is it Over the Top, or maybe some of the Rocky soundtracks was Kenny Loggins. All right, guys, I'm going to have to cut this off in a few. I think I should come back and do a live stream maybe tomorrow or the next day and continue this. So this is interesting because you guys are giving me a lot of good requests here. This is good for my channel, as long as you guys don't get me in trouble with copyright strikes. Ricky Spanish, he's telling, oh, check it out, Lottery of Life, friggin' Waylon Jennings. Waylon Jennings, when I did David Allan Coe, that was one of the names that came up, so I'm glad you just reminded me. Waylon Jennings had best voice in country. I wish he wrote better songs. So I don't know if it's maybe his lyrics were controversial or not, but that is a name for outlaw type country artist that people are talking to me about. So Ricky Spanish's Frank Switek was a security guard on an episode of Stroker and Hoop. I don't know. Do you know anything about that, Switek? Do you know anything about being a security guard? Lottery of Life is giving me a thumbs up. Yeah, please, guys, if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up. Gotta go, Danny. See you soon, Ivovich. I really appreciate you taking the time to pop on right now. Take care of yourself. Be safe out there, man. And I appreciate it. I'll be seeing you in some of the other live streams of Frank and whoever else I join. What else we got? Bye. Okay, so Rethus is saying bye. 10 years ago, Cam come to Corpus. Stupid Stick. Oh, okay. Corpus, Texas. Okay, 10 years ago. Excellent. Pixel Pia, how you doing, Pia? How's everything going? You're in Florida? I think you're in Florida right now. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen any of your live streams lately, so I don't know what's going on, if you've been super busy and everything that's going on. New York Reacts. I just checked you out earlier today on the basketball, the Michael Jackson reaction. So that's cool. I gave you some pointers. I think there's a couple things that you can work on, and you'll be all right, man. Just keep grinding, keep learning, keep watching other reaction channels and studying them and see what they do and what they don't do, what's good, what's bad. So I appreciate you popping over, man. That's cool. Pixel Pia, what are you saying? So Max is saying hi to Pia. Pia is saying hi to Mike and Max. Everyone's saying hello to each other. And John Campbell is Merle Haggard. That's another name. Excellent, John. That's a good one. Stupid Stick says, you and your family stay safe. Great videos. Looking forward to them. All right, Stupid Stick. I don't know if you're popping off, but thank you so much, man. Peace out, you. Mad love you, brother, man. And when you get that shirt, man, I'm looking forward to see what you got and how it looks. Switek is saying, hell no, he was not a security guard. Lottery of Life, all damn. David Allan Coe So it is on my channel. I can't remember the name of the song right now because there's a lot of craziness going on behind me. But did the David Allan Cole? Oh, it's called The Ride. I think it was called The Ride. I did David Allan Cole The Rides. So I'm gonna pop off here in a few because I'm gonna have to help my wife. Death Squad by the blah, blah, I can't even think of it. All right, so I'm gonna, like I said, the chat is gonna be intact for me to take a look at down the road. David and Ricky's saying David Allan Cole did a good album with the 3 members of Pantera. Are you serious? That would be such an epic thing. I think someone mentioned that in the comment section when I did that song. So I'm gonna take a look. Oh man, that's got to be an interesting mix. Wow, Pantera and David Allan Cole. That is some crazy shit. Ricky said it's an animated show. All right. So Pixapia is saying hello. Uh-oh. Oh, you hear that? Someone's down. We got a man down. Okay, so let me just get through this here. My middle child, my 6-year-old, man, that kid is always crying and screaming like he's dying. So sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just making sure that I don't have to turn this off and go down there to help my wife. She's the nurse. My wife is the nurse. So yeah, my wife's a nurse, and she actually worked. She came home from work. She was in a COVID-19 floors today. So it sucks, guys, man. All the stuff that's going on sucks, man. But she's doing what she's got to do. So what else we got on here? John Campbell's talking about Merle Haggard and Waylon Jennings did his start as Buddy Holly's bassist. Really, Buddy Holly. Now, oh man, that is interesting. Man, John, you got so much information. I love when you add a lot of information in the comment section. I appreciate that, man. Pixapia saying can't stream with Chrissy home all the time. Okay, I get it. You got to do what you have to do. I know it's probably tough for you, Pia, man, but you do a lot of good work. Just a lot of help with her. Max is telling me Kenny Loggins did the song from Caddyshack that to go for Dan. Okay, all right. See, I'm not real familiar. I remember Caddyshack, but it's been so freaking long since I've seen that movie. DJ Talks, what's up, DJ, man? How you doing, man? How you doing? I popped in on your live stream earlier. I was trying to get your attention. I was saying hello, but you guys were talking. You had like 3-4 people in the chat, so that was cool. It was cool. I'll have to hit the replay of that one and check it out and see what you guys were doing. DJ Talk. So Pixel is saying hi to DJ. DJ saying hi back to Pia. Max is saying hey to DJ. Guys, just so you know, a lot of some of the names in the chat room, we have I run a Facebook group for YouTubers. So I have a group of people that do know each other, and I do affiliate with a lot of live streams. So we have some tight, close knitted friends in the chat. So that's why you see a lot of back and forth with saying hello to each other. And I think you guys should all be friendly to each other and say hi to each other as it is. Max Visions talking DJ Lottery. Was the ride about Hank Williams Sr.? The ride was about Hank Williams Sr. In fact, he just reminded me, really good song. And David Allan Cole has one hell of a voice. That's a total new artist that I only did one song on, and I know there's a ton of songs. I know David Allan Cole is a very controversial country artist. So again, I really appreciate that kind of country, but I just don't want to get into something that I've seen some of the titles of some of the songs for David Allan Cole, and I was like, oh my gosh, this guy's pushing the boundaries, man. Controversial like you wouldn't believe. John Campbell's talking about Copperhead Road by Steve Earle for the 80s, 90s rock edge country. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I can take a look at that one. John Campbell. So Ricky Spanish is saying it's a great song for John, and DJ saying hello to John. A lot of your life, awesome stay. Thank you. Your wife, my wife. Yeah, we really do appreciate everything she does. So I appreciate everyone's kind words and prayers and all the thoughts that everyone's been sending me on Facebook. So I appreciate it, and so does she. John saying hello to DJ. Pixels giving a heart with the medical symbol in the middle. We do appreciate that, POV, and I appreciate you so much. DJ Talk is saying hi to John. Just so you guys know, John is a very knowledgeable subscriber of mine from way back, and the guy fills me in on a lot of really important information on some of the music I react to, some of the other artists that I should react to, and some of the artists I should be careful reacting to. So, and the thing I respect about John is that he's very, very honest with me. If he doesn't like something, he doesn't sugarcoat it. He says it how it is, and that's cool. I appreciate that. In fact, John, you just said something about that Dmash reaction that he basically you definitely prefer the Queen version of the show must of that of that song. Yeah, Dmash did go way above and beyond in that video as far as his vocals, but you know, the guy is amazing. He's going to use this silky smooth, powerful vocals, and that's I respect that about him. I personally prefer the Queen version now. After hearing that song multiple times, I prefer the Queen version of The Show Must Go On. But damn, is Dmash good? But god damn, I got a strike on that video, so that pisses me off. What else before I click off here, guys? DJ Talks live stream went for 1 hour and 47. That's excellent. I'm gonna be half of that. Pixapia is doing an Elvis Costello for me. Yeah, you know, Elvis Costello, if it's doable, why not? At some point, why not? Very popular name. Yeah, I gotta go help the wife, guys, and yeah, John saying thank you. So I'm gonna end this off right now, guys, because I gotta go put my kids to bed, and I want to help my wife as well. So thank you so much for checking this out and joining me today. 10 people in the chat. I'm gonna probably try to do this a little more often, just so I'm a little more involved with people personally. And again, if you don't mind, hit the like button on the video. And I'll be checking all the comments just to get some of these requests in at some point. I'll do them one by one. And that's about it, man. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate everyone, all the support and everything. 10,000 subscribers yesterday is an awesome milestone that I hit. So I never thought I was going to get to that point. So maybe even next year, but it is what it is. I'm happy. I appreciate it. And again, if you guys want to get into the couple t-shirts that I'm giving out free, just go into my community tab, look for the one post that I did where you have to guess how much money is in the money jar, and the 2 closest people are going to get the t-shirts, and then there's 10 other people that are I'm just going to mail out a nice sticker with my logo on it, my DannymikReacts logo. I don't care where you are in the world. I'm just going to mail them all out. It's a thank you to all my subscribers for getting me to that point. Hey, there's a kid right there. So again, thanks a lot so much. Ricky Spanish, if you want to put that guess into just go to the community tab. Just go to the community tab, find that post. It was only done like 3 days ago, and throw your vote down there. So again, everyone, have a good night. I love y'all, and I'll be seeing everyone soon, man. Peace. Later.